Don't forget to like, follow, subscribe, and turn on notifications so that you will receive alerts when there are new episodes. Go get it.
Yeah. Listen, success is whatever you make it. If you want to be happy, you want to provide for your family.
Live.
You gotta put that work in, man. You gotta go get
Learn.
it. See, listen, this is what I tell them.
Serve.
I've been grinding for so long, I wake up and chase my goals. I go
Inspire.
out and I go get it. How to go,
You're in the
that's all
right
I know.
place.
I don't
You're
succeed
checking
if I
out
don't breathe.
Chip
Success,
Baker,
what does it
the
mean?
Success
If I
Chronicles.
conquer all my goals, then I'm living out my dream. Dig deep, go out and get it. Success Chronicles. Compete until it's finished. Success Chronicles.
Hey, what's up, everybody? This is Chip Baker coming to you with another episode of the Success Chronicles. And I'm pretty excited about this one. I got my guy, Tay Mitch, with us. Man, just great guy. Global ambassador for a cognac company, a creator, has a hat company, Brims, as you see the hat, he has on, and just involved in lots, doing lots of great things in the Houston area. And, if you're looking for big things to do, connections, he's your dude. He's the guy to connect with in H-Town. And so, man, I'm so thankful for you to take the time to link up with me and chop it up with the Success Chronicles.
Absolutely, man. The pleasure is all mine, Mr. Baker. Again, I appreciate the opportunity. I wouldn't want to be anywhere else right now in the world, sitting right here talking to you.
Let's go.
Yeah.
Let's go. Well, man, talk to us about your life story, just, where you're from originally and kind of track your story till now.
Yeah. Man, so it's so crazy because I always get like this stigmatism whenever I say where I'm from. So I'm originally from Pittsburgh, Texas. And it's one of those things, it's like Pittsburgh, Texas. I didn't even know it was a Pittsburgh, Texas.
Yeah.
So super small town, Northeast Texas, man. Like
yeah, man.
2 hours from the Louisiana Shreveport border. I grew up there, man. Grew up single parent. Knew my father, although he wasn't just influential in my life, but grew up with a strong-minded and a strong Black woman. Me and my little brother. Man, growing up, I was a sports star. I played football, basketball growing up. School came easy to me, so straight A's. Mom wasn't playing that. I wanted kicks. I wanted this. I had to bring the grades in. You feel me?
Like, I know that life.
It was one of those. I think that was the era of like that was like real parents. It was a real parenting. Like coming up to the schoolhouse if things weren't going right.
That's what
you feel me?
Hey, what I was gonna say, yeah, like we'll break you off at any moment.
Oh yeah, and in front of people.
Don't care.
You can get this in front of your friends. Your friends can get it too because they mama know me too. So that's how I grew up. That's how I grew up. So I grew up, and I never forget, man. My 8th grade year, my mom was like, "Yo, we're gonna move to Dallas." I'm like, Dallas? She's like, I got a promotion with the company. They're gonna, they're boosting my salary, and I'm like, nah. Like this. I'm projected to be on varsity starting quarterback my freshman year. Varsity starting shooting guard. Like this ain't gonna work. And it was something that it just like ripped through all of East Texas. Like in the newspaper, like, yo, this guy, Mr. East Texas, is gonna be moving. Like he's out of the district now. And it was like coaches were like, yo, he can stay with me, family members, close friends. But my mom just wasn't having it. So we moved to Dallas. I never forget my last district game in 8th grade was on a Thursday. That following Monday, I'm enrolled in Arlington at a new school where I'm a new kid. I go from being like the guy, just the kid who, it's all kind of mapped out to, yo, you're nobody now, and I think that's kind of like really early when I realized, you gotta have to now become yourself. Like you got to learn a little more at an early age. So, I mean, that was cool though. You know, I was able to adapt, got friends early, you know, and still played basketball. I dropped football, but I did play basketball. It didn't, like I say, it was smooth. School was still a breeze. So out of nowhere, again, we get this, you know, we have this sit down, and my mom's like, you know, the company's about to, you know, boost my salary again. We're gonna do this all over again. And by this time, I'm into my sophomore year. I'm going into my junior year. The summer going into my junior year, and you know, I think if this is the age, you know, you're a teenager, you're kind of like, you kind of feel it yourself a little bit. Like my mom said, you smell your own piss.
Yeah,
You know, yeah. She would tell me that, and I'm like, I don't want to go. You know, she's like, well, what else you gonna do? You know, so we make this move to Houston. And I think at that age, at that point, that's when the first time when I had like a rebel mentality, not like, you know, disrespectful to my mom, but it was like, yo, life just isn't going for me. You know, like this ain't what it's supposed to be. Like this, it ain't fun no more. So stop playing sports. However, I always in myself always like finer things. I always like, you know, to dress nice. Like, I've always been known to like, yo, this, you know, this guy presents himself well, or you know, he always got his own thing. So I started working early. You know, I never forget my first job was Church's Chicken. You know, I'm back there. I'm at Church's Chicken. It was for me, it was like a wake up call. So I did Church's Chicken my junior year of high school, and then I upgraded to Wingstop. You know, we upgraded the bird. We went from the Churches to the upgraded bird. You know, we lemon pepper all flat now. You know, but upon me coming to Houston, like I said, it was another big move, 5'8" area, and just being a new guy. But I like I said, I had the knack, and I knew what I was good at, and that was just kind of like just being myself, and treating people how I want to be treated. That's how my mom taught me growing up. She taught me to go the rule. You treat people how you want to be treated, and that has carried me all the way to where I'm at now. So like I say, school was still a breeze. Me and, you know, what you may know now is Kirk Bangs. We become best friends. So me and Kirk become best friends. We go off to college together. We actually go to Lamar University. Mm-hmm. I graduated top 15% of my class. I still say to this day, that's the worst decision I've ever made in my life, me going to Lamar. Really? And it was just like, if I knew what I knew now, I would have went to Howard. I would have went out of state. You know, it's like with the intelligence that I had at that age, and even what I know now, that was, like I said, it was the worst decision. But I didn't have the influence. You know, growing up, like at this age, the majority of the decisions that I was making, I was living those mistakes. You know, I had to live throughout my mistakes. You know, my mom did the best that she could do. She did an amazing job. Like I thank her all the time. But so me and Kirk will go to Lamar, and at this time, I'm like acting as a manager, but not really knowing I'm the manager. No paperwork. You know, so I'm like, you know, and so I ended up, I had a summer job at Academy, and the guy I worked with at Academy that became a really close friend of mine named is Pyro, which is one half of Sound Mob, which is the producers that made Drink in My Cup, What Your Name Is, Walk on Green, all of Kirko's hits. So I was the liaison of putting all of that together, and just creating that whole Procrastination Kills installment, and just pretty much like building that foundation for Kirko's brand. So our sophomore year, we finished his first project. Kirko transfers to PV. Boom, What Your Name Is just goes crazy. Like the radio, it just goes crazy on the radio. However, I'm still at Beaumont at Lamar, and he's now in, you know, he's at PV, and he's just living a lifestyle. Never, like I say, but I've experienced that. You know, me growing up, I've always experienced, okay, well, you got to know how to get it yourself.
Make it happen.
I waited. Yeah, exactly. Make it happen. You look, Chip already know. You got to make it happen.
Period. You know? No excuses. Let's go.
So I waited tables in college. I advise anybody in college, anybody wanting to make some good, quick money, want to meet people, build your charisma, go wait tables. You got to build your charisma. You're gonna have a knack and a respect for people and yourself, and you're gonna build so much self-awareness. So I started waiting tables, and I'll never forget, a lady walks in. Her name is Karen Guillory. If you listen to this, Miss Guillory, I thank you. This is a Black queen that walks in. She sits down, and I approach the table. And my Red Lobster spiel was next level. It was like, yo, welcome to Red Lobster. My name is Tay. I'll be taking great care of us. You know, what can I get us started to drink? Matter of fact, the pink lemonade is my favorite on the rocks, you know. And I used to hit him with this spill, right? You feel me, Chip? I used to hit him with this spill, right?
Hey, that boy good.
Oh, we was good. I'm maximizing these dollars, Chip. You feel me? So I said my spiel, and she was sitting with 3 other colleagues, man. And right after I said the spiel, she's like, "Yo, I need you to write down your name, and I need you to write down your name and your number, and I need you to let me know when you can talk. I got an opportunity for you." I'm like, "Okay, cool." You know, at this time, I'm 20, and so I ended up giving it to her. She calls me when I get off, or when I go on my break, and she's like, "You know, my name is Karen Guillory. You know, you look good in the, I feel like you look good in the apron. You look good in the tie." I'm like, "Okay." And she's like, "I want to offer you something that's going to benefit you in the long run. So it's going to teach you time management. It's going to teach you how to manage your money. And it's just going to open up so many different doors of opportunities." I'm like, "All right, cool. Well, you know, it sounds good over the phone. You know, I'm a visual person. Like how we doing it right now. You know, I'm a visual. Let's sit down, you know, over some lunch and talk about it." So yeah, I met her that Thursday for lunch. I met her Thursday at Red Lobster for lunch. That Friday we sit down, and one of the colleagues that was with her, come to find out, she was a district manager for insurance company, Anaco Insurance, which is top. I think they're on the Forbes top 50 trusted companies in America.
Wow.
Matter of fact, the same family that owns Moody Garden owns this company. So you know what type of money we playing with right now.
Yeah, big time.
So she offers me a job as a life insurance agent. Mind you, I'm 21, getting ready to turn 21, and I take the position. You know, so I met her Thursday. I met with her for lunch Friday. That Monday, I'm in her office filling out paperwork. So I'm in her office filling out paperwork that Monday. I started that Tuesday. I met her Thursday, not the next day Friday, but that following Friday, $1,300 plus in my bank account every Friday. And I'm like, "Yo, this is fire right here." Like, like okay, my man's going up with the music. It's good. Everybody eats, B. Everybody eats, you know. And I think that's when I realized food wasn't for me, you know. And I told my mom. She's distraught. She's like, "Nah, this is like, what do you think? You gonna drop out?" I'm like, "I can provide for you, and I can provide for me, and I can make the decisions and just do things that I've always wanted to do." So, and my mom knows now. Like I've always had, like I'm strong-minded. I've always had an entrepreneurship mentality of like, I can get it myself if I need to get it. And she enlisted that in me. You know, just watching her go out and get it. You know, with that same mentality. And so I always listen to what Miss Karen said. "Yo, this job is gonna do this. Job is gonna do that." So I did this job for probably like 2.5 years. And remind you, I'm the insurance man, Chip. Like I'm the one knocking on, I'm knocking on Miss Betty's door. Like, "Yo, Miss Betty, I know you in there. This premium not gonna pay itself, baby. I just need this $12. Look here, Miss Betty, I'm gonna pay it myself. But next week you doubling me up. You owe me 25. I need that dollar interest. You know, so." But it was good, you know. Like I said, I learned people. I learned how to treat people. I learned like just really how delicate life can be, you know, and because I would lose people on my books too. Like people would die, you know. It was a real thing. But I knew this wasn't for me. I'm like, "Yo, this the money's good, but this ain't fun. Like there's so much more I could be doing." So I think I was 23. And I walked into the office one day. We're having our staff meeting. And by the way, I blew this out the water. Just like biggest policy still to this day that's going on out there. They got me on the books out there.
Groundbreaking.
You know, yeah.
Record setter.
We did $1 million policy out there, Chip. I can go back out there and check the stats, baby. You gotta check the stats, B. So
I love it.
I walked into the office and we had a meeting, and like I stand up and I'm like, "Yo, I just want to let everybody know I'll be putting in my 2 weeks resignation." And they just like, "Whoa." I'm in the office where I'm like the youngest by at minimum 15 years. Youngest person in the office by a minimum 15. And so they're just like, "Wow," you know, and I just like, "Yo, I just got other things I'm trying to do." So I think I got enough money saved. You know, I'm like, "Yo, I'm about to move back to Houston." You know, I had just met this guy who did R&B music. And I'm like, "Yo, if I did it with Kirko, I could do it with this guy. This guy's a 5-time Apollo winner. Amazing songwriter, like dope. We got the same formula. We had already started working with Sound Mob again. Music was on blast. We just got a placement for Kelly Rowland's album. Like, "Yo, let's go crazy." So resigned, moved to Houston, I realized very quick I didn't have enough fucking money saved. We didn't have enough saved, Chip, you know, and I never forget, car got repoed. I ended up moving in with the homie. I was sleeping on my homie's couch, and reality sunk in real quick that, yo, you gotta get back out there and get it. So at that point, I'm like, yo, I gotta create a brand. You know, like I'm like, I have to do something, because I didn't know what hard work looked like. I didn't know what going and filling out application looked like anymore. Because even with me doing insurance, what she was telling me, time management is like, you're gonna be on your own time. Like, you don't have to come in the office every day, but she really taught me how to be an entrepreneur and how to, you know, how to talk to people, just how to sell.
You set it up the way you want it to be.
Right. So she, so at this point, I'm like, all right, I got this R&B artist, but only way I can get him is exposure is if we're selling tickets. Not only are we have to be selling tickets, but I'm either paying for him to perform, and then 9 times out of 10, nobody even cares about the opening act. You just want to come and see what you paid your top dollar for.
Yeah.
And so I'm like, all right, I got to create my own atmosphere. I need my own arena where people can come here and come and appreciate what's going on. And that's when my creative juices just start flowing, and I created what is now, I call it a staple, the Debonair Lounge. So this was every Monday night at Cafe 4212. We'd come in, we had the live music popping, amazing band. I had a co-host, Brad Gilmore. If you're listening to this, I need you to Google Brad Gilmore. He is the Southern Ryan Seacrest. He's LA. He just don't know how LA he is. But this was my guy, man. You had white guy, black guy that was hosting these nights, and the city had never seen it before. We got on every major publication in Houston, Fox 26, CW 39, Houston Press, Houston Chronicle, and it was just dope on Monday nights, man. And that really opened up my brand, opened up my lane. And if you knew me then, I've always been profound to make people dress up. You know, I've always wanted people to look nice. I know for our minority, for our color, it's like, yo, we need to be looked at in this light, like, because we were kings, you know what I'm saying? Like, we're still kings and queens to this day. So it's like, yo, let's put on our good threads. If you're going to see us, you're going to picture us, we're going to be pictured in these good threads. And that kind of just carried on, and that opened up my promo lifestyle. So I started promoting nightclubs. I'm like, yo, I'm getting this money on Mondays. I can get this bigger bag on the weekends, Fridays. So I got in the promo run, and the promo run has got me to where I'm at now, which is, it got me the opportunity with this Martell Cognac, branding, global ambassador. Amazing job, amazing company. I walk into a venue, and it's so weird, because I was telling this story the other day to my publicist. I walked into the venue, and it was Houston Black Restaurant Week. You know, it goes down, Houston Black Restaurant Week, all the good food, everything. It's like a family reunion. Everybody just come together. And the lady approaches me. She's like, "You're Tay Mitch," and I'm like, "Yeah." She's like, "I knew that. I've been stalking you for 6 months. I got an opportunity for you." You know, it's like this. It was like another
same thing.
Same thing. You know, and I look at it like maybe it was just Garden Angels. The guy was just trying to just place into my life to put me into these next realms. Like, yo, I'm gonna take you out of this realm and put you in this realm. All right, let me put you in this dimension. But she tells me about this job. And she's like, matter of fact, give me your email. I'm going to send you over. You need to go in there, just fill out the application. Fill it out. Go through like a 4-step interview process. Boom. Nail it. Next thing I know, they sending me to Paris for the first time. And I go straight to Martell headquarters, and I'm just blown away. I come back, and my main thing is to get Martell popping in Houston. And that's what I've been doing for the past 1.5, 2 years. Martell popping, Chip. You feel me? I got to get you some Martell. I got to get you some Blue Swift. I got to get you some VSSD. You know, you got to put it right there behind you, right up under them plaques, up under them degrees, baby. You know, we get that product placement.
Just set it up,
right? You see that, man. But yeah, man, my life story is I know I have the patience to create this brand. Brand that's gonna go next level. But at the same time, I know it takes hard work, and I have that in me. I have the creativity to do it. And I've always said, Diddy can't be Diddy forever. You know, I said if I was ever to meet him, my words to him, my opening statement to him is like, you understand, you can't be Diddy forever. And I feel like for me, that at least be like, yo, who is this? You know, like at least give me a conversation. But I understand the value of building such a brand and sacrificing certain things to be able to put yourself at this stature or at this level. The end goal is to monetize my decisions and my opinions. And if I get, I hate the word influence because it's so loosely used. Mm-hmm. But if I can help assist someone else to make a decision that can better their life or to open up another door, that's what I want to do. So that's Tay Mitch in a nutshell. That's the life stories. We kind of just gave you the brief, but it's so much more. We're going crazy all 2019.
Man, that's good stuff, man. Great story. I think it's cool how you talked about all the lessons, along the way. There's a few things that you hit on that kind of resonated with me. Change is inevitable. You had to go through change, and in each phase of your change, you had to dig deep and figure it out. But the bigger picture is like you can't make an excuse. You just got to go get it.
Gotcha.
And you figure out ways to do that, man. And I think it's just the perseverance and the consistency and the grind. When you put those things together, it's a great formula for greatness, and doing what you're doing. Yeah. Well, let's talk success, my man. What's your definition of success?
Definition of success, man. You asked me. My definition of success, it has to be scaled off happiness. Like what makes you happy. I think without happiness, there's never no true success because you're steady chasing something. I think once you get to that level of happiness, it's like, yo, I'm successful right here. Like my people, like my family is happy. My environment makes me happy. Like what I get up and do every day makes me happy. It's like finding that level of happiness. Like I say, for happiness, some people may be, the monetary value. Family may be, what makes somebody happy. So it's like it's balancing out all of those different things that make you, that gets you where you want to be. And I think that's when you become truly successful.
I love it, man. Balance. That's a big word. I think
I'm a Libra, man. We got the scale. So it's like it's all about the balance, baby. It's all about the balance.
Come on, man. Give us that visual. Come on.
All of that deep.
Well, before we get off, man, if you don't mind sharing with the audience, I know that, you have, like I said at the beginning, some products and you're doing your thing. And I want to, you're taking time to interview and share your story. I think it's only right for me to give you opportunity to promote what you're doing so the audience can check you out, man, and go show you some love.
Absolutely. Well, if you're tuning in right now, you're watching this. First off, I need you pull your phone out right now. You pull this thing out right here. You go to Instagram and you type in at TAYMITCH _ at Tay Mitch _ on all platforms. That's the first thing that we're gonna do. Then what we're gonna do is so I just dropped this brim. This is called the Crown Blanco. It's my first ever brim. I was super nervous, super scared to do this, but like I said, I've always worn brims. People ask me about them. I'm like, yo, let me just do my own. So we did our exhibit last week. Huge success. Huge success. So you can log on to www.wearbrims.com. WERBRIMS.com. And you can copy yours now. Outside of that, if you're in the Houston area, every Saturday night, we're at Dior Saturdays, hosted by yours truly, Tay Mitch, and the whole team. We make it a blast, man. It's two clubs in one. You got the club side, lounge side. It's the best night in Houston going on right now. What else? Am I missing anything, man? The Midas Group. You're looking for digital marketing. I co-CEO with my business partner, Mikos Adams, The Midas Group. You can log on to Instagram, The Midas Group, spelled exactly how it said. And lastly, but not least, from your local liquor stores, you pick up Martell Cognac. You know what I'm saying? Martell Cognac, you can have it you never tried it, have it on the rocks first. Just sip it. Then you start getting a little, experiment. You do some cranberry with a splash of Red Bull. That's how I drink mine. And you let me know how it goes for you. But please be sure, follow me, at me, hit me up, DM me. I follow back. I'm very personable. That's just how I am. So let's definitely connect, man. It's all love.
Well, there it is, Tay, man. Again, thank you so much for taking the time to interview with the Success Chronicles. I truly wish you continued success, my man. Keep doing your thing.
Absolutely, absolutely, Chip. Thank you, brother. Thank you, man. So if anything on my end, how I get help, please feel free to reach out.
Same sentiments.
And if you out here, you better hit me.
It's on. It's gonna happen.
Yeah. I got.
We're gonna set that up here shortly, okay?
Please, wait. So look, I gotta make sure I document this. In my world, if you don't document it, it never happens. So I gotta get this real quick, Chip. You know what I'm saying? So look, that's the picture joint. And if we're gonna do the video joint, it's Tay Mitch logging off right now with my man Chip Baker.
What's up?
Tune in. Like I said, I appreciate all the love. That.
Well, thank you guys for checking out this episode of the Success Chronicles. We'll see you next time. God bless.
I got it.
Go get it.